NIO investors, the export number for November 2025 are officially in. And if you are looking at just the surface level data, you might be missing the massive growth story developing under the radar. Today, we are breaking down a critical update out of Shanghai that confirms NIO export 419 vehicles last month. Now, on a global scale, 419 might sound like a small start, but in the context of NIO's specific strategy, it is a huge indicator of what's coming in 2026. This 419 unit figure represents the second highest monthly export volume NIO has achieved all year. While it is slightly down from the record 431 unit we saw in October, it shows a sustained high-level performance that proves NIO is no longer just testing the water in Europe and beyond. They are establishing a consistent logistical pipeline. If we will look at the broader delivery picture, the company as a whole delivered over 36,000 vehicles in November, the second highest total in their history. But why does the export number matter so much for the stock? It's because of the multiple brand pivot. Investors have been waiting for NIO to move beyond the high-end luxury niche, which is hard to scale overseas due to price competition and tariffs. Enter the sub-brand Envoy and the Firefly. The data shows that those total November deliveries, Envoy is already contributing over 11,000 units, while the compact Firefly is just starting to spin up. Management recently confirmed during their earning call that Firefly EVs have already begun departing from Shanghai port bound to Europe. This is the Trojan horse strategy. By using Firefly to enter the mass market and compact segment, NIO bypasses the luxury only plateau and begins to capture the high margin volume customer base in regions like UK and Thailand, which are slated for a massive rollout in 2026. Financially, this is a beautiful setup. You have the premium NIO brand maintaining your high margin identity and prestige, while Envoy handles the family SUV market and Firefly drives global scale and accessibility. We are seeing a 76% increase in year-over-year deliveries overall. That kind of growth during a period of global economic tightening and trade friction is evident of a company that has optimized its production and logistics of efficiency. Now let's talk about the infrastructure because that is the moat that keep competitors like Tesla and BYD at bay in specific market. NIO isn't just exporting sheet metal, they are exporting an ecosystem. Every car that lands in Europe or Southeast Asia represents a potential user for their powered swap network. The ability to swap batteries in 3 minutes is the ultimate solution to range anxiety in dense urban environment like London or Bangkok. As the export number climb, the utilization rate of these stations increases, turning a capital expenditure into a recurring revenue goldmine. When you look at the stock today, we have to ask yourself, are you buying a Chinese car company or are you buying a global energy and logistic powerhouse that is just now beginning to accelerate? The domestic market is solid. Moving 35,000 units a month at home provides the cash flow and proof of concept. And these exports are the speculative icing that could lead to a massive re-rating of the stock. As the Firefly brand makes its grand entrance into the UK and the Thailand in 2026, those export numbers will move from the hundreds into thousands and then the tens of thousands. Buying in before that inflection point is how long-term wealth is built in the EV sector. NIO has successfully weathered the storm of 2024 and 2025. They have three distinct brands hitting the market, a port full of cars ready to ship, and a battery swapping network that no one else can touch. The November export data is the quiet before the storm, a very profitable global storm. I'm keeping a bullish eye on these numbers as we head into the new year. If the execution stays this crisp, the ceiling for new stock is much higher than the market currently realizes. Stay long, keep an eye on those shipping lanes, and I will see you in the next one.